Day 3, 2020. Day 3. Well, 3 days. 3 days, if you just think about it, 3 days, Jesus was in the grave 3 days and 3 nights, and then God raised him from the dead. So 3 days, does it feel like 3 days is a long time? Well, 3 days is significant, but in our 3 days into the new year, let's make it very significant, and let's say, I'm ready to walk into 2020. I'm ready to do new things. I'm ready to see the new doors in 2020. I'm ready to be bold and strong and courageous. So let me remind you that in the last part of the year in 2019, we were talking about the spirit of faith. We were talking about that energy, that attitude, that confidence, that strength that you have when you walk in faith. Well, how do you get that attitude, that strength? It's because you're in Him, because your faith walk comes from your walk that is with Him and in Him. So therefore, that life that is in Christ, that is flowing in you, that is bubbling and permeating from your spirit, man, that river of water, that river of life that brings such joy and satisfaction is just oozing through you, it's just coming through you, bringing just wonderful things into your life because it's the life of Christ. Just recall that and remember those things, and then let's say this together, and let's be prepared and ready that God has opened the door for us. And all we have to do, according to 2 Corinthians 2 verse 12, all we got to do is walk through the door that God has prepared for us, this new door that God has prepared for us in 2020. It is interesting that the new door that God has prepared for us is perhaps something that we talk about it a little bit, that if you walk through a door, you leave one space and go into the next space. And so as you go into that new space, and we are already in 2020 into that new space, 3 days into that new space, into a new momentum, into new opportunities that God has opened for us. As we do that, let's keep our spirit of faith strong. Let's keep this energy of God, this connection, this river of life, let's keep it flowing. And let's be bold and courageous, and let's begin to speak. Because we believe, we speak. We speak the new door into being. We speak new opportunities that God has created, and we are bold to walk right into it in 2020. And let's believe God for the supernatural increase that comes right along with it. That is such an awesome place to be, that we can live to the fullest in God in 2020 because we believe, we speak, and we walk into a whole new dimension, a new space that God has prepared for us. I can't wait. I've got to just say I'm full of the joy of the Lord, the excitement, energy of God to go into that new door, walking through that new door, into that new space that God has got prepared for us, and enjoy the supernatural increase. I'm going to talk more about the supernatural increase tomorrow. I hope to see you there.